Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel. This is Morning Tea. Cheers. Yummy. Um, Friday. Happy Friday. It is Friday, July 15th, 2011. Halfway through July already. Time flies when you're having fun. How's everybody doing? I hope you had a good week. For all you 9 to 5ers, happy Friday. It's early morning, but hey, it'll be over before you know it. For all you folks in town this weekend, remember here in Los Angeles is was it Carmageddon? Is that what's it called? Anyway, remember that the 405 will be closed. So this will go down in history in morning TV videos. That the 405 will be closed from I-10 to the 101, and it's causing havoc. Uh, it's like a presidential election or a visit from royalty. We are covering it, so stick to the news so they can tell you where traffic is and where to go and what to avoid. And for all you folks who are out of Los Angeles, there's a stretch of freeway that will be shut down over the weekend, and it's everybody up. It's up in and you know up in arms about it because it's going to be closed down. I will be out of town this weekend, so I will be missing it. But for those of you in town, avoid that 405 section and go somewhere else. And that has been a little traffic update from your friend Daniel Garza. Anyway, guys, let's get started this morning. The most fulfilling road, finding your next step in life. Sounds good. Our lives are made up of a complex network of pathways that we can use to move from one phase of life to the next. For some of us, our paths are wide, smooth, and clearly marked. Many people, however, find that they have a difficult time figuring out where they need to go next. Determining which next step will land you on the most direct route to fulfillment and the realization of your life purpose may not seem easy. There are many ways to discover what the next step on your life path should be. If you are someone who seeks to satisfy your soul, it is vital that you make this inquiry. Often, your inner voice will counsel you that it's time for you to change, and it is very important to trust yourself because only you know what is best for you. Personal growth always results when you let yourself expand beyond the farthest borders of what your life has been so far. When figuring out what your next step will be, you may want to review your life experiences. The choices you've made and the dreams you've held onto can give you an idea of what you don't want to do anymore and what you might like to do next. It is also a good idea to think about creative ways you can use your skills and satisfy your passions. Visualizing your perfect future and making a list of ways to manifest that future can help you choose a logical next step that's in harmony with your desires. Visualizing your perfect future and making a list of ways to manifest that future can help you choose a logical next step that's in harmony with your desires. Now that makes sense, doesn't it? Meditation, journal writing, I've always said that right. Taking a class and other creative activities may inspire you and provide insight regarding the next step in life that will bring you the most satisfaction. It is when you are willing to listen to yourself and be fearless that figuring out your next step becomes easy. Yeah. It is when you are willing to listen to yourself and be fearless that figuring out your next step becomes easy. Beneath the fear and hesitation and uncertainty lies your inner knowing that always knows which step you need to take next. If you can allow the taking of your next step to be as easy as putting one foot in front of the next, you'll notice that your next step is always the one that is right in front of you. Oh, can I say that again? If you can allow the taking of your next step to be as easy as putting one foot in front of the next, you'll notice that your next step is always the one that's right in front of you. All you have to do is put one foot forward and on the ground. Wow. It all starts with one step. Some of the great voyages started with one step. it comes to mind if you will go back in time and actually Christmas and it's the oh my god I forget which Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon it is where it's put one foot in front of the other. Anyway, you know the song. If you do, sing it. It's just one step. It was one step that got me to California. It was one step that got me into acting. It was one step that got me into writing. It was just little one step that got me into it, and it just kind of like opening the door and going inside and going, "Oh, I dig this. I want to do this more." But it was one step. It was one step that got me into other activities, other things that I kind of wanted to get into, and I took a step in and looked around a little bit, took a couple more steps, and I was like, you know what, this is not for me, and I retreated and went back. But I would have never known that that's not for me had I not taken that first step. Which is why it says, if you can allow the taking of your next step to be as easy as putting one foot in front of the next, you'll notice that your next step is always the one that is right in front of you. It's always in front of you. It's always in front of me. I just have to take the chance to do it. Um, the yes ands of life. You know, I've said this in videos before. Improv is all about yes and. Life is about yes and. Don't, you know, the world and life will shut you down and will put barriers in front of you. It's already going to do it. Things like that are always going to happen. There's always going to be people out there that are going to tell you, no, you can't. No, you shouldn't. No, it won't happen. No, it's not going to work. There's always going to be somebody like that. Why be one of them? Does that make sense? So there's always going to be somebody there telling me it's not going to happen, it's not going to work, you can't do it. So why put myself on that side of the wall and block myself? I should be the one taking that initiative and walking through it. Take that first step, which I'm going to take it. I am going to take that on more this weekend and say yes and take that first step towards something different, something new, something that I've never done before, and see what beautiful experiences that offers me. So with that, guys, let's see what the cards have to say this morning. You know, that just doesn't feel right. One of these guys, you know, I appreciate these guys, but they it's one of the, I wanted something new for this Friday. Spiritual understanding. This is Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Look at that cool picture. You are vibrant. I love that color. You are vibrant. That's kind of like the color in my kitchen. It's a Friday. And it's full moon Friday. That's why the cards aren't making sense then. It is It's full moon Friday. It's a great time to do a cleansing and a cleaning. So it's bringing us. Yeah, I get it. It's a good time to meditate tonight, guys. Light a white candle. I will post on my Facebook the cleansing ritual that you can do in your home to clean up. But it's a perfect time to do some cleansing and see the truth around you because you are a vibrant person. So yeah. I know you don't. It sounds crazy on that side, but on this side, it totally makes sense. Um, Shout out and a thank you always for my friends. I love my friends. I'm always so grateful for the friends that I have. And last night I was in the company of some wonderful people. We went to the Pageant of the Masters here in Laguna Beach. If you have not done it and you can get tickets to it, I totally recommend it this year. It is so beautiful. I don't have my thing with me with the ticket, so I could show you what it says. But it's all about dreams and magical, and it's beautiful, and um, one of the best experiences in the show that I've had in a long time. And the Pageant of the Masters did not let you down. So if you get a chance to visit Laguna Beach and go to the Pageant of the Masters, please do so. I totally recommend it. Not only because I live here, but because it is beautiful. So with that, guys, happy Friday. Enjoy your tea. Enjoy your coffee. I love you guys. Thank you for sticking with me, and I will see you on Monday.